Well, that's a wonderful start, isn't it? Today, or actually tonight, we are attempting to do the all-nighter challenge in SSO because I'm crazy. And also, on a little side note, totally not related side note, I had a terrible nightmare last night and I possibly am scared to go to sleep again because my dreams do continue sometimes and I don't want to go back to that dream. And I came to the conclusion that sleeping is for weak people and playing SSO all night is for tough and cool kids, so aesthetic. ASMR. Anyways, my agenda, order of business, whatever you want to call it. My goal is to get to 3 a.m. I'm a grandma. I don't stay up. It's late for me right now and it's currently 25 past 9. So I'm not gonna pull this off. But because I am technically already doomed, I figured out I would try to attempt every single championship that is at even hours, like 10 p.m. 11 p.m. I will try to hit those. Second goal, I got some submissions. There are questions, there are funny stories, stuff like that. So those are also gonna keep me entertained. And then I'm also gonna train. I'm gonna train Barbie to level 15, which isn't that hard. And I'm gonna yap and probably lose my mind. Because every single time I stay up past 12, I become crazy. And I am alone at home. And even though I am filming this, not live streaming it, I feel like I have company when I talk to the mic, even though I don't. So if an intruder interrupts my video, I can tell you about it. Is there gonna be someone editing this video if I get kidnapped? No, but okay, I'm just
going sidetrack.
I have chips. I'm not getting through this without snacks, okay? We're off to a great start. Also, Coke makes me burp, so
I'm so sorry in advance.
let's start off strong with some questions. I'm gonna lay these out because I have 7 submissions, and if I do them all now, there will be nothing left for me to do at the end of the night. So I'm gonna do maybe 2 now. What is your favorite thing to do in SSO? Well, my favorite thing to do is questing, but I don't have any quests, so now I have to say either training or grinding light. And when there's a festival, I like grinding the tokens or whatever. I like doing stuff where I can see the process, or I can see the benefits of my process. I also like shopping. I like spending money. That applies in real life too, so.
Excuse me.
I want to read the story real quick because it has something to do with burps and I just burped. So I was doing an all-nighter with my collab and I accidentally came off mute. I never talk and kind of burped. I didn't even need one. Need what? Burp? I finally realized I was off mute and muted again. But a question is, are you okay? I ask everyone. I remember this one time when my mom was in a business call and she thought she had her mic on, so she turned it off to burp, but it was the other way around, so she had been muted the whole time. Then she just turned the mic on to burp and muted it again. And that was a business event, so don't worry. My mom survived, you will too. And I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking, thank you for caring, that's so sweet. Although my stomach is hurting and I low-key wanna lay down. What am I gonna do with myself? It's not even 10 p.m. and I'm tired. Also, I'm gonna watch Disney Plus and wait for the champs. So don't worry, this video is not gonna be 6 hours long. We could do an all-nighter stream, although I really don't think I'm doing this ever again after this. So there's half an hour for the champ, which is the next champ is for Pinta. Oh, perfect. I'm just gonna watch some Modern Family and chill on my bed and wait till the champ starts, and then we can get back to business. Okay? Hello, I'm back. I laid on my bed and then the lamp on my living room just flashed and it scared the hell out of me. So I called my boyfriend. Don't get me wrong, I'm an independent woman. I need no man. We don't need man over here. He just happens to be a very, very nice man, okay? So I just called him and I was like, dude, there is a ghost in my home. So he's coming over, so I don't have to be alone, and that's wonderful. Nowadays I get scared so goddamn easily. Anyways, the champ is about to start and it's 10 p.m. and there is disappointingly many people. I'm in a very quiet server, so at 10 p.m. there are usually not that many people, but maybe since it's Friday it means there are more people. Oh, I feel so terrible. I have like this sinking feeling in my stomach. I don't know why. Oh, I have 2 stories from today that I thought of that I'm gonna yap because I have nothing better to do. So first of all, there is this kind of a mall, or like, well, mall sounds way too big, but yeah, it's a mall around where I live, and like the front parking lot of the mall is like the most popular hangout spot for like teenagers certain age, and it's usually boys with like their bikes and stuff, showing off scooters and stuff like that. And those boys in the parking lot are usually ages around 13 to 16. That is like the prime age of boys there. And I remember when I was a kid, I was so scared walking past that parking lot. When I was the same age as those boys, I was so scared of walking past that parking lot. And today I had to walk past the parking lot. And there was some freaking meeting where it was like over 200 people there. And now I am significantly older than them. Well, not significantly, but still. And I am still scared of them. Like, I thought that would end when I was older than them. But no, I just stayed in my car and I was so scared. I did it. I went to the store and they didn't bite me, but it was close. Other thing I picked up from my trip to the store to get Coke. That sounds so wrong. I'm talking about Coca-Cola, guys. I discovered a certain situation where you gain so much aura. Like your aura points go through the roof. So you know when you stand at a red light and there's someone else with you, you don't know them, they are a stranger. And they decide to cross the road when the light is red. But you stay still. I think that is so brave, you know? You don't get the urge to fit in. You don't get the urge to like seem cool or look like a weakling because you obey the rules. You just stand still. Because I saw that situation. I was like, girl. It was so stupid. But I was in my car and they were like walking and I stared at it and I was like, that takes balls, because many people feel pressured to also cross the road while the light is red if other people do. Why am I talking like this? Literally why? Okay, boys and girls and everything in between, it's about to start. Why are there so many people? There's more people than in the daytime. I should have picked a weekday to do this, but I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna be in the top 4, just watch. Promising start. Don't let the start fool you. Because trust me.
I'm going back with a boomerang.
Can you guys wait? Just wait.
Wait for me, I have little legs.
Oh yeah, boost. I didn't get the boost. Oh god, I'm gonna be so scared to film this when my boyfriend comes over. I have never filmed a video in front of him. He like knows I film horse game videos. He even downloaded Star Stable, can you believe it? But I'm gonna cringe. I may have to force him to go to another room or just pray he goes asleep. But if he goes asleep though, I'm loud, okay? I'm gonna be loud. If I start to whisper and turn off the lights, that's gonna make me sleepy. That's not okay. I'm gonna fall asleep very quickly. Okay, I'm 8th. If I can like remain 8th, I can get 4 champ points. And that's almost 5. So that's actually not bad. I'm not last. You, stay where you are.
Don't.
I need to be 8th, okay girl? You don't understand. I need to be 8th. Whew, thank God. Oh, that was a rush. I'm gonna read a story time while we wait. this is a submission, okay? One time my little brother, and he was 4 at the time, he woke me up really early and told me he put pancakes in the microwave for 5 hours, but I didn't believe him because he is always fibbling. I went back to sleep, then a few minutes later we smell smoke and the fire alarm is blaring everyone in the house. And everyone in the house woke up, and then I went in my dad's room and told him there was a fire. After I took a sneak peek at the kitchen and I saw a fire. So maybe believe your siblings when they say they put stuff in the microwave. Our house almost caught on fire. Ouch. Okay, little sisters or brothers, little siblings in general, they are like the most dangerous species there are. Not only to everyone around them, but also to themselves. Like, I remember keeping my little sis alive was a full-time job. She was the kid that first she asked you, is the stove hot? Then you would be like, yes, the stove is extremely hot. Do not touch it, you will burn yourself. And then she'd go ahead, do like a cartwheel or something, put her whole hand there, burn her hand, and then start to cry. That was my little sister. So, well, she didn't almost burn the house down. I have almost burned our house down. But yeah, I'm glad your house didn't burn down, I assume. Hopefully that was your little brother's last time microwaving pancakes. Let's jump and answer a question. What question? Which one do we pick? What made you start SSO social media accounts, and what are your tips for people who want to? Okay, the first part. What made me want to start? I have been wanting to start for like 10 years now, and I actually had an Instagram when I was little. I had an Instagram for my account like in 2018, but that didn't go anywhere. They were shitty pictures that I took from my phone, like from my screen, and it was like a bunch of pixels, and it was the old SSO, and nobody followed me, but I was consistent, bro. Like the little me, I posted every single day, like
taking Twilight on a walk in Fort Pinta.
I was like influencer. I didn't have followers, but my mindset was there. So when I like turned 18 and I was bored and I wanted a hobby, then I was like, screw it. What am I gonna lose if I try to fulfill my childhood dream? I binge watched Star Stable YouTubers when I was a kid, and those were like my idols, and I was like, that's gonna be me someday. Then I kinda gave up on that dream until I was like, you only lose if you don't try, so here we are. Then what are my tips for people who want to start? I'm not sure if I'm qualified to give any tips, but I can try. So from my experience, the hardest part is actually trying, because many people have a mindset that is like, you need to wait until you're perfect or good enough to start. But that is actually where I think many people go wrong. You just need to start. If you wait until you think your art is good enough, you will never start, because you will never be totally satisfied with the outcome. I think the best advice is grow with your audience. So what I mean by that is just post the video, picture, edit, whatever, and it will be bad. My first videos are bad. My videos are
Still quite bad.
but you know, when you start to post from like the early on, you can see your progress very clearly from your account, and I personally love that. And then you can see your own personal growth, your audience grows, and you can grow with them, and that is just a beautiful process. You only fail totally and utterly if you don't start, if you don't try. So just try. Post that video. My first video, well, I'm not sure if that's like the first video I ever made that it's in my channel. Actually, it is. It's my first video. I had a cheap mic. My computer was like a gaming laptop I got when I was 5. I was shy, I didn't know how to edit. The whole video was full of me like breathing to the bad mic. But just start, okay? That was a very long way of giving my quite simple advice. My advice is start. Just be brave and start. Because also no one, like maybe 0.0001% of people actually blow up from like their first video. Like that never happens. So you don't have to be scared of people finding you or people making fun of you when you post your first video, because nobody is gonna watch your first video. You won't get bullied, or well, I can't guarantee that, but Star Stable also, it gives you the opportunity to create art very anonymously. Like you don't know who I am. I don't know who any of the YouTube influencers on Star Stable that I follow are. We are a bunch of anonymous Star Stable players, so don't worry, just go for it. I'm sure it will be okay. I'm 100% sure when my boyfriend tries to come in, I'm gonna be scared shitless. I don't know if he's gonna text me first, and then I'm gonna pee myself when I hear the door knob like going crazy. What am I talking? I don't know. Pizza toppings. What's your favorite pizza topping and why?
Cheese.
I love cheese. I love cheese, okay? Cheese is my favorite pizza topping. And why? Well, because cheese is the best. And I also like pepperoni. And now prepare yourself. Italians, if you're watching this, prepare yourself. I like pineapple on pizza. Okay, there I said it. Cancel me. Cancel Elena. I am a firm believer that pineapple belongs on pizza, and hear me out. Many people whine about it being a fruit and that it doesn't fit. But pineapple isn't like fruit. Well, it is a fruit, but it's like more sour. It isn't sweet, because we went to this pizza place not even that long ago, and they served pizza with peach on it, like peach. And this is where I draw the line. I think peach on pizza is outrageous, because peach is like a sweet fruit. That is like a dessert fruit. You eat peach ice cream, you eat peach baked goods and stuff like that. But like pineapple, oh, I hit my mic. Pineapple is sour. It tingles your tongue, so it pairs good with pizza. I have also been forced to eat pineapple on pizza ever since I was a kid, so I got used to it, but I feel like I liked it the whole way. I will not argue with anti-pineapple people, because pineapple is good and you're just missing out if you don't know it. I'm so sorry. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but pineapple on pizza is superior, okay? Try it. Just try it. Don't judge until you try it. And if you try and you don't like it,
Try again.
I said I was gonna spread these submissions out, but I think I'm just gonna read rest of them, because why not, okay? There is one long story that will be comical of me to try to read while I train, so. Oh, actually the story has a bunch of questions in the beginning. So, okay, I can start from there. I have both a story and some questions. Question 1, your favorite animal. My favorite animal is deer, or dogs, or red pandas. If you want a basic answer, I'm gonna go with dog. If you want a cool answer and like what would be my favorite animal if I couldn't pick dog, it would be deer. I love deer. 2, favorite SSO breed and code. Oh, okay. Favorite SSO breed is the Connemara. Even if it's an old gen, I don't care. That has been my favorite my whole childhood, and I'm not planning on switching it up. From the newer ones though, Hanoverian. Hanoverian blew my mind away. It's the most gorgeous newer horse they have made. More horses should look like them. They are awesome. They make new Star Stable worth it low-key for me. When they come to a bazaar, you better be ready. And coat? Oh, I don't know code names, but my favorite is like, I'm gonna insert a picture, okay? I'm just gonna embarrass myself. From the Hanoverians though, the white is my favorite from the Hanoverians. Okay, 3. Least favorite horse breed. I don't know if you mean IRL or in Star Stable, but in SSO, my least favorite horse breed is the newer Frisians. They twerk while they gallop, and I hate looking at that. I own 2 or 3 Frisians, and I have trained them. And I'm thankful, because that means I don't have to look at them running anymore. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can show you. I'm gonna change your mind if you like Frisians. Not IRL though. They're awesome. Look at the butt.
Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me.
I'm just running and this horse is pulling a Nicki Minaj on me, and not in a cool way. Okay, I like Nicki Minaj, but I don't like this breed. It's terrible. Every single moment with these horses has been utter torture. Anyway, What do you plan in the future? Oh shoot, that's a deep question. That's gonna throw me into a spiral. I don't know. Stay alive, try my best. Some of my dream jobs that I think I'm gonna get an education in are childcare, like teacher, stuff like that. Or something associated with history. I'm a history nerd. History is my favorite subject. I could study it all day long. Or actually, I don't know. I don't have a third one. Something regarding those lines on job wise. But then other stuff in my future, I want to grow my channel. I definitely would dream of making a small income from my channel because that would help me financially, and also growing a stable community is in my dream list because I don't know, I firmly believe that there are such a loving and beautiful people in this community, even though this community gets a lot of
Poop.
Then I want to get a dog on my own when I move out. I still live with my mom because I am still my country's school system is so different from America. So I don't really know what terms to use, but I am still in this school that is near where my mom lives. So I live with my mom. So I'm gonna move out at some point, hopefully with my boyfriend, because living alone scares me. And then I will get a dog on my own. I have a dog here and I love her. Maybe I'll just steal her. And I want to get a horse. Of course I want to get a horse. That is I wish that on every single birthday cake ever when I was a child. Own horse. I will not give up on that dream. I will make it come true. Okay, then the story, which I'm trying to read while I race because otherwise this is boring. So I own Thunder. You already saw him. Yeah, she's talking about a horse. It's a very cute horse. And I sent a picture of how I need to tie him not to escape. Here is the story. Thunder was at my father's barn for some days, and one night he decided to escape. Oh no. Next morning we found him 5 kilometers away to a mare that beat him. Where was I? He looked really bad, cuts all over his shoulder and back. The cuts came from the mare that had her hooves polished so they were sharp. Oh no, that's actually terrible. I thought this was gonna be a funny story of him just running away, but he got injured. Oh no. Another story of Thunder. Last year, we had a mare next to his paddock and somehow they managed to get together. And now the mare is Kosovo, the father being Thunder. Oh my god, so Thunder is becoming a father. That's so cool though. A little baby Thunder. But as I have said, your horse is a troublemaker. He likes to get in trouble, I can see that. One last submission to go. Put on a Chinese drama / soap opera and trust me, you won't be able to sleep. They are definition of drama. Chinese soap opera? I have never checked out that. I might check it out. Honestly, that sounds like it might slap though. I hear a car outside my house. If that is not my boyfriend, I'm gonna pee on myself. Oh my god, I hear the car doors. I'm so scared. Not to turn this into a horror session, and I'm not gonna get into any details because I don't want to share anything too scary. Oh shoot. Do you guys hear that? Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. Okay guys, I have good news and I have bad news. Let's start with the good news. I'm alive. It was not a robber or a murderer or anything like that. It was in fact my boyfriend. Bad news. The second he came in, I fell asleep. So it's an hour or couple hours later and I'm just rushing to a champ. It starts in 2 minutes, I believe. So I technically already failed this. And now I just feel like when I already screwed it up, I can just go sleep. And when he's here, it's he has this melatonin effect on me. Why is here so many people? Guys, it's middle of the night. Do we count this? Can I still post this and call it an all-nighter, even though it's half-nighter? Enigma, that's a cool name.
Kinda like Sigma.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go with my brain rot jokes. I'm leaving the Greece next week, so I have to pre-record at least one video because I'm gonna be there for a week, but I don't want to break my cycle of posting every single week at least one vid, so I need to pre-record something. I didn't take off my makeup, and I kind of wish you could see me right now. You would laugh. You would get a good laugh. Okay, Sigma, let's go. This is like my favorite jump. I love the oil here. It just, I don't know, there's something about it.
Recognize sarcasm.
I asked him if he wanted to say hi to the video. He didn't. Oh, pardon. He was scared. I understand. He's good at English though. Oh, watch me win this. Literally watch me win this. That's probably the first time I've ever passed that part without being hit by the... I don't know what that even is. The freaking machine. I don't know. It's not even that dark in SSO though. Why not? I'm 7th. That's low-key pathetic. Oh my god, Sigma is right in front of me. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Someone sing me a lullaby and I can... Oh my god, so many people failed at that. Look at me climbing up the ranks. Noobs. Ha! I got 3rd! What the flipping carrots? I wanna go to the disco. I feel like I was telling something before my doorbell rang. I was probably telling the story about, like, in literally my street, a girl got, like, wow, what word do I use? Unalived. That's not funny. It's really not funny. I'm so tired. So, like, every time someone, like, rings my doorbell at the middle of the night, my first instinct is, like, to get a kitchen knife and defend myself. But he was my boyfriend. So, crisis avoided. Look at Barbie. I'm so close to maxing her. Is there any way she would get maxed if I took care of her? Because even though I'm gonna fail this miserably, right when my boyfriend comes back from the shower, I'm probably gonna fall asleep again. But if I would train, like get her trained. Look, we did it. She's level 15, guys. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I got a ribbon. Fancy you. Oh my god, someone pushed my twice button. Anyways, I'm tired. I want to sleep. I already failed, so now I can fail totally, miserably, utterly. Don't be disappointed in me, okay? I'm in a grandma age. My teenage all-nighter years are way past me. I tried. I really did. This would be easier with someone. Thank you, and my deepest apologies for watching this video. Bye.